Hey, good morning, everybody. Back at it again. This is going to be the start of week 7. Have a stand over there real quick, Ron. Start of week 7. We're going to start with our push days. So we're going to do some chest work, some shoulder work, some tricep work, and of course we're going to do our normal mobility stretches to start things off. So today we're going to go with prone Cobra, band pull apart, and we'll do some shoulder dislocates. So we'll start out with our prone Cobra. Now, just remember when you're going back, bring the palms up, bring your head up, shoulders back, try to get your shoulder blades pinned together. Hold that for a couple seconds. Back down.
Almost like you're skydiving, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Like I'm flying. We'll do 3 sets of 5s of those. I'm only going to record one of each, guys. That way these videos aren't excessively long. I'm going to try to record basically the essential stuff so you guys get an understanding of what we're doing. So we're going to do 3 sets of those, and then we'll get into band pull parts. All right, Roger, get down there and give that a shot. There you go.
So you're just going straight out.
Yeah, just put your arms straight out, get a good stretch. And then when you come back, bring your palms up, bring your head up, try to squeeze your shoulder blades together. You're not obviously going to be able to, but that's what the goal is here. Feel like you want to? Good, good, right there, that's good. A lot harder than it looks, huh?
Yeah.
Yep. Good. Excellent. All right, guys, I'm going to pause this real quick and get ready for the next one. All right, guys, we just finished up with the prone Cobras. Now we're going to do a couple sets of our band pull apart. Oh, I'm feeling that new pre-workout kicking in pretty good.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. For you guys wondering what I'm talking about, I just got a new pre-workout from NutriBio. They came out with a new formula for the new pre. Basically just kind of reformulated it and added a couple of good goodies to it, mostly for the pump and stuff. It's more citrulline. It's got betaine in it, which is honestly, it's really, to me, is one of those more underrated products. Another name for it is TMG. I think taking that consistently is almost right up there with creatine. But for some reason, some of the products, other pre-workouts out there and stuff, aren't included in there, which I think is a mistake. But anyway, so I tried that the new pre-workout today. So it's kind of for you guys that like a little more caffeine. It's got 350 milligrams of caffeine in it, which is good for me. I'm what you would call a stem junkie. I like the stems. I'm cutting back throughout the day on them now, though. Just get a little excessive with them. I'm upwards towards around 800 milligrams throughout the day. So basically I'm cutting out all my caffeine the rest of the day, except for my pre-workout. No real reason. I'm not having any kind of health problems or anything with it. It's just 800 milligrams is quite a bit. And I'm trying to see if that'll help my sleep a little bit better also, which I'm sure it will. So basically I'm gonna have my pre-workout in the mornings, and that's pretty much gonna be my caffeine for the day. The days that I don't work out, I'll have my normal cup of coffee, and I've got these things called Neuro Mints, which has a little bit of caffeine in them, and then they got some vitamins and stuff like that in it for focus and stuff. So I'll have my coffee and my Neuro Mints on the days that I don't work out, and then my pre-workout on the days that I work out, and that's gonna be it for the day. I'm gonna give that a shot, see how my body responds to it. Like I said, I'm used to having a lot more, but I really think this is gonna be a good change for me. Just to cut my caffeine in more than half. So right now, it's feeling good. I think with that extra citrulline and some arginine in there, the butane, I'm already feeling a little bit of pump, and I haven't even started doing anything yet other than our stretches. So this will be our last set of these here. Then we're gonna do some shoulder dislocates real quick, and then we're gonna get into the workout. So basically, we don't even have to change anything here. We'll just go a little bit wider on our grip here on these, and get a nice stretch. And then I already got the bar set up here, so that's why I'm moving a little forward, guys. So I'm jabbing myself in the back with this bar. But so basically, if you guys don't remember, if you haven't watched any other videos, the shoulder dislocates, you could do them with a wooden pole. Mine's a little too short. I need to get a longer one. So I just been doing it with the bands. You just got to be more strict, a little more strict as far as your form. You want to come up, and you want to keep your arms as straight as you can, which is a little easy not to do that with these bands because they give you resistance, whereas the wooden pole doesn't have that resistance. So you're fixed. So it is better to do it with the pole. But anyway, I'll just go out, come back around to the front. These are called shoulder dislocates. Another good way of warming up your shoulders. All three of the exercises that we did for mobility this morning are good for your chest and your shoulders. This one not so much for chest, more shoulders, but you are still stretching your chest a little bit, like right there, coming around, you can feel the chest a little bit. So you are getting your chest activated a little bit more too also. So we'll do a couple more sets of those, and then we'll get into working out. Good. And again, guys, I know a lot of this stuff looks tedious, and you're like, especially you young kids out there, you just want to get in there and you just want to start fucking banging some weights around. That was me 20 years ago, guys, and I really wish I would have known some of the stuff that I know now. The good thing about that, though, is I'm able to pass it down to my kids and clients and stuff like that with all the years of experience I've got now. But stretching is not overrated, guys. If anything, it's underrated. So, all right, guys, I'm going to pause this real quick and get our weights set up and the camera set up for our chest workout today. All right, guys, we're going to start off with some incline bench. If you guys remember, last week we started out with flat bench, and then we ended up doing dumbbell incline fly or incline press. So today we're going to switch it up to the opposite. We're going to do bench in the cage here, incline bench press, and then for our next exercise we'll do flat bench dumbbell press. So we did set of warm-ups already, so we're going to do 4 sets of working sets of these today, and then go from there as far as chest. Our next exercise, like I said, will be flat bench, dumbbell press. And we're shooting for 8 to 10 reps today. Felt good.
Easy.
Yeah, not bad at all. Yeah, no, it's fucking been awesome. My strength, especially this last week and a half, it's just like, welcome back.
Nice to see you again.
Yeah. Which is, you know, I expected it to at some point, and that's one of the things I stress is for people that get back into it is just be patient, let it come back. The longer you've been doing this, you know, the more of it's going to come back. As far as how long, it depends on the person. I didn't expect the strength increases to be this soon for me, but then again, like I said, I've been doing this for over 25 years consistently. So it doesn't surprise me either. So, all right, Parker, let's go. Yeah, no, I think what RFK is going to do is great. A lot of people don't realize that. He with him taking over as the health person, he's in charge of the FDA, NIH, WHO, and there's going to be a lot of changes. And I mean, some of these foods that people are used to eating and stuff are going to taste a little different, but if they're pissed off about their food tasting a little different as opposed to their health, then they got more things to be worried about. Especially for our kids. There's a reason why, good job. How'd that feel?
Good.
There's a reason why our country is one of the sickest countries in the world, one of the most obese countries in the world. It's because of the foods, and it's because of everything else that they put in these foods and stuff. Which again, like I said, you go to a different country, the same food we have here is an entirely different type of food because of the dyes and everything else they put in them. So clean that shit up. We're gonna clean up our health, our kids' health, and everything. So let's go 25. Yeah, I'm all for it. I'm really glad that he got confirmed. And like you said, we were talking about earlier stuff with the big pharma and stuff, going to the doctors. Hopefully it's going to be a shift, like we were talking about, as far as you go to the doctor, and they're going to actually, want to help you instead of just prescribing some kind of medication that's being pushed on them by big pharma. Yeah. I mean, you should go to the doctor where the first thing they want to do is give you a prescription. They should be offering healthier alternatives. Like, hey, like we said, hey, maybe stop drinking some of this soda you're drinking every day. Lose a couple pounds, and we'll see how your blood pressure is. We'll see how your heart rate is, responds to that. And if worst case scenario, we can't do this the right way, well then you know what? Last case scenario, your medication, but it should always be a last case scenario.
Here's some foods to target.
Yeah.
And how much of the foods to take? Like how much, I
mean, that's what everybody should be doing. Everybody should be focusing on whole food. Try to get away from processed food as much as you can, because there's just nothing but crap in that stuff. Ultra processed food is the biggest reason why we have an obesity problem. And then, like I said, you add on big pharma, you add on the FDA, big pharma, they all work together and stuff. That's why we're one of the sickest countries in the nation. You take the medical stuff that they're shoving down everybody's throats, all these commercials you see on TV that people are going to the doctors and asking for medication before the doctor even says anything to them, because they're being pushed upon it with every damn commercial you see on TV. And then you got all these foods that have all this crap in them that other countries don't have, and then you wonder why they're healthier. So hopefully that'll come to an end. And the good thing about that is people are worried about taste and stuff. Well, worry about your health first and foremost. Your taste will come around. Your palate cleanses itself all the time. You can get used to other shit, eating other stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like when I was younger, I didn't really like pineapple. Now I love it.
Same thing with like broccoli and cauliflower and asparagus and avocados. I mean, I think that stuff, I'll just eat it raw, plain.
Yeah.
You know, when you're a kid, you don't really like it because you're just kind of like, you're a kid and you don't like it, you're picky and stuff, but your palate will get used to whatever you feed it consistently. All right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow. Dang, man, I'm gonna be almost doing up to 225 on this pretty soon already.
Yeah.
All right. What do you want on there?
Just the 45.
Just the 4, okay.
I mean, I think I could throw another 5 on there, but I just want to make sure I'm getting a stretch at the bottom and
Good.
being
Focus
consistent
on your
with it right
form.
now.
You got it, or when we get back there?
No, I'm good. Once I'm towards the upper range, maybe I'll jump it.
Okay.
5 pounds.
Still fire. Nice, good. 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 That was damn near a perfect set right there. Yeah, you're right where you need to be. All right, guys, I'm gonna pause this real quick. So cut the music a little bit so I don't get muted or anything, and then get the next weights on here. Whew, all right. A little bit
What
more
is this one for?
What's that?
What is this for?
What's that?
This thing.
Oh, that's for a dip station.
You could probably do shoulder shrugs with that too, no? Or
Oh,
I guess you could do shoulder shrugs with these.
You could
I
go up and
guess.
just not go all the way down.
This is probably just enough for shoulder
But
shrugs.
yeah, oh yeah, no, we could bring these all the way down and just shrug with those also.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's for doing chest dips and tricep dips. So once our shoulders get healed up all the way, we'll plate that out. It basically just plugs into the rack here. So yeah, no, and dips are really good for both chest and triceps, especially triceps. But with our shoulder issues right now, it's not something that we really need to take that chance on. We can do other tricep exercises for
Right,
now.
'cause then that's going to affect our bench. It's going to affect other things.
So right now, we'll focus on other tricep exercises until our shoulders are basically where we need them to be, which would be basically not feeling the anything at all as far as the uncomfortable, twinge here and there.
Discomfort, yeah.
Right. And then we'll break that out and give it a shot. All right, I'm gonna try at least get at least 8 of these. I got 10 of these fuckers. Fuck yeah, holy shit. Nice. Did not expect to get 10 of those. I was barely getting 10 of these on flat bench last week.
Yeah?
Yeah, fucking coming around good, man.
Yeah, when I first did this 135, that first time I did 9 reps, and it was like, oh, not bad, And then my second set, it was like heavier. Like, it was like, okay, I'm forcing this 9th one now.
Yeah, I know, it was a good set,
So
perfect set.
I think just trying to get to 8 to 10 on these is going to
Yep.
be tough.
And that's why we got that. And we're not just gonna say, well, I want 10. Well, we're giving ourselves a little bit of leeway.
I think I feel better doing multiple sets. Like I can almost feel like for me, doing like 5 or 6 sets, and I feel like I get more of a workout, like a tiring out that muscle, than just doing like 3 sets. Does that make sense?
No, it makes sense. And again,
maybe it's just because I'm getting more blood flow to that area, so I'm feeling it more.
Well, it's that plus the rep range also. Now, if we were like, for example, do 3 to 5 reps with a much heavier weight, you're gonna feel that a little bit more. You know what I mean? So 4 sets, you're gonna be like, all right, that's good. You know what I mean?
Probably because you're tearing those muscle fibers sooner.
Well, you're working them a lot harder. You're a lot more stress on them.
Okay, a lot more workload.
So, well, plus again, like we talked about last week, with you having a lot more red muscle fiber versus me, which is more pink and white.
I feel like
you have a little more endurance than I do too.
Yeah.
So I'm going to feel a little more fatigued quicker than you are.
Right, because I feel like I'm just warming up by my 3rd set.
Right, but like I said, for you, when we start to get to higher weights, then I'll be able to get my 3 to 5 easier than you're getting your 3 to 5 because I'm more strength oriented, whereas you're more endurance oriented.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? And that's just the muscle fibers. All right, last set.
I want to start getting into the habit of doing like push-ups every night for like the 2 weeks or whatever to try to give me that little boost up.
Yep.
So I just need to start focusing on that.
I remember
because I think I'm saying, oh, I need to do 100 push-ups. Really, I just need to do push-ups.
Right.
If I get to that 100, at least I'm doing them. But sometimes it's like, I'm not going to do 100 push-ups. So then you just don't do them at all. And now you've just defeated the whole purpose.
Exactly, and that's the whole thing.
50 push-ups is better than 0 push-ups.
Right, and that's why
not even hitting 100.
Right, and that's why I said when I first started this, we're going to bring it along slowly. Because what happens, and my point exactly, is people try to do too much at first, and then they don't do it at all.
They get discouraged.
Right, they get discouraged and don't do it all. So start out with 50. That's a much easier attainable goal.
Yeah.
You can do a couple sets to get to 50. 3 sets, whatever, maybe even 4 sets, whatever you gotta do to get those 50, right, a night?
Yeah.
Before you know it, you'll be doing 50 at one time. But you can't think that in your head the first right off the bat.
I got to get the rhythm going first.
Right.
Like the consistency. Like you're talking consistency.
Well, exactly.
Consistency of working out. Well, consistency of doing push-ups. People don't do them.
Right.
So you just don't do them.
Yeah, that's a lot of times. Like I remember telling you this years ago. Remember I told you like
25
for 1 month.
And then I go up to 50.
Yeah.
And then I go up to 75. Then I go up to 100.
Right. Exactly. I remember telling you years ago and stuff when you were asking about your chest. I was like, hey, do push-ups every night before you go to bed for a month. Doesn't matter how many, just do them before you go to bed every month for a night for a month, and you'll see an improvement in your chest. Remember that a long time ago?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's also one of those things it's like it's novel. A lot of people don't do it, so by doing that, you're introducing your body to something that's not used to doing. So it's going to respond.
Yeah.
All right, last set. Let's get it, Parker.
That's a good idea.
Let's go. Fire up.
I'll have you get back. Go ahead and get back there, and I'll have you
get back to
finish up my last rep or 2.
Let's go. Fire up. Lightweight. Easy peasy. Let's go. Boom. 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 Come on. Come on. Come on, you got this. Come on, let's go. Come on. Come on. Good job. All you, buddy. You didn't need me back here. But, like I said, every once in a while, have me back there gives you a little extra confidence too and stuff because you can go for it knowing that for some reason you're not going to get it.
Right, I'm not going to
I'm right there to help you do it, you know. All right, guys. I'm going to pause this last set. We've already got I've already done 2 of the sets on here. I'm going to try to cut these like I said, cut the time down a little bit. So I'm going to bust this last one out, and then we're going to get the bench set up for our flat bench dumbbell press. All right, guys, we've already done a warm-up set and another set, our first set of these, dumbbell bench press. Same thing, shoot for 8 to 10. Knock out 3 sets of these, so this will be our second set, in addition to the warm-up set. And then we're gonna hit some shoulders after this. We're gonna start out with seated shoulder press, dumbbell shoulder press, and then we're gonna do some side laterals after that, hit the side delts a little bit. Yeah, felt good. I can feel a little bit still in my left shoulder, but it's feels better though. I can tell that the shoulder is getting better. I'm feeling it less and less as we go on, which is a good thing. It might also have to do with the BPC 157 and the TB 500. I started this past week, so I've got 1 week under the belt with that. So it could be part of that too. I think it's a combination of both, to be honest. Real quick though, I wanted to point out something. When I do these, a lot of times when I do these chest presses, you'll notice that I bring my feet up. It's really not the thing I should be showing you guys. If you're just starting out, when you guys are just starting out, you want to get your form down first and foremost. So you guys are going to want to get your feet down, planted firmly on the ground. Get your shoulders back, and then just brace yourself when you guys are doing your press movement. I do that when I get to my heavier weights, but on the weights that I can handle, I just like to bring my feet up and just put a little more stress on my chest as opposed to bringing some of the auxiliary muscles as far as the legs, the core, stuff like that. So again, don't follow what I do sometimes as far as when I bring my legs up and stuff, unless of course you're an experienced lifter and you know what you're doing as far as why I'm doing it, which I just explained. So anyway, just wanted to point that out. We're gonna bust out one more set of these and then we're gonna get into shoulders. All right, Parker, last set. Lightweight, baby.
Yeah.
Let's go, fire up. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Fire up there. Excellent. Come on. There you go. Last set. Come on. Let's get these fuckers up. Come on. Come on. Come on. Good. All right, fellas, I'm gonna do my last set, then get this set up for a shoulder press. Let's go, Parker. All right, guys. Up next, we got seated dumbbell shoulder press. We're on our second set now. There you go, nice. Nice, good form. He's coming down just down to the tip of the shoulders there with the dumbbells. Get a nice range of motion and float back up. Now, we were talking about this in between sets, is the shoulders. Sure, you want to lift heavy weights, but the shoulders really don't need a whole lot of weight to get these fuckers to grow. Especially for me right now, my key, and for Roger too, because he's got a shoulder issue that's been bothering him too, is that right now, our main concern is getting our shoulders healed up. Because once we get those shoulders healed up, that's just going to open up a lot more stuff for us as far as the rest of our body. So we're pushing just enough weight to where I can feel it, especially after doing chest. I can still feel it in there pretty good. Not a negative way, but in a way to say, it's just to remind me that you know, we're not there yet. So my first set felt real good. I can easily go up on the weight, but I'm not going to because I'm feeling it there still. So my main goal right now is just to keep at the weight that I'm doing, get those 8 to 10 reps, maybe a couple more reps just a little bit lighter of a weight, get that blood flowing there. Same time, I'm doing two things. I'm strengthening my shoulder, but I'm also repairing it by getting that blood flowing there. So that's my main focus with shoulders. The last thing I'm doing right now is shoulders, and is worried about what the weight is. So. Now we're going to bust out one more set of those, and then we're going to go into some side laterals. All right, guys, we finished up our shoulder presses, and now we're going to do some side laterals. I did dumbbells last week, or actually the last couple weeks, so I'm going to switch it up a little bit today and go with the cable side laterals. So we'll just have to go one arm at a time. Same principle. You want to bring your elbow up, focus on bringing the elbow up, tilting your hand in a little bit. It's a little bit harder with the cables, but you can do it. One thing I like about the cables, as opposed to the dumbbells, you got your resistance obviously the whole way, but you got a low point and you got a high point. With the cables, you pretty much got the same tension the whole way. So it's kind of, it just gives you a little bit different of a resistance. Just like the other sets, we're doing 3 sets of those. That was our second set. We're going to do one more set of those, and then we're going to start hitting some triceps. I think for triceps today, we're going to do some V-bar press downs, and then we'll do some sort of overhead movement. And Roger's going to be using the bands on his here. As you can tell, we got a little contraption that we designed impromptu today, actually. I used to just wrap the bands around my cage, but we came up with this little idea here. We just got me a clip, put it on one of my extra dowels here for the bench, and then we just clipped on the band to it, and then Roger can do that. Because even with the cables here, even the lightest weight is a little bit too much for him to get the reps that he wants to get. So we went with bands for Roger, and I went with the cables. But if you guys don't have a lot of stuff at the house and stuff, first thing I would do as far as trying to get things going so you can at least do something is get yourself a good set of bands. You can get the ones with the clips like these here, and then you can also get the other kind I have over here. These that are just solid all the way around. And then again, also the suspension trainer, which is the yellow thing right there. Those are two things that you can pretty much use in any way. You can wrap around a door jamb or around anything in the house and get good workouts in. You don't have to have a whole, setup like this until you get around to doing it or you're going to a gym. But you'd be amazed at what you guys get done with a good suspension trainer and a good set of bands. All right, guys, I'm going to pause this. We're going to finish up one more set of the side laterals, then we're going to get into tricep work. All right, guys, we're on the triceps here. We're going to do a V-bar press down for triceps for basically a lower movement for it, and then I think we're going to top off triceps with some overhead. I haven't decided if we're going to. Everybody, that's my brother, being goofy like he always is. Just got back home from church, had a good day at church today. Talked about content, gratitude, joy. Talked about a lot about with the post I made last night, actually on my social media, regarding instead of thinking about the things that you don't have, to be more concerned about the things that you do have in your life. And be grateful for that kind of stuff. You put yourself in a whole different mindset just thinking that way. When you're worrying about other stuff that you don't have, it's a wasteless worry. It really is. So focus on the things that you do have in your life. And if there's something that you want, then set that as a goal and work towards it. Don't stress out about something that you don't have. So it's really good. I'm glad you went today. Sound like you had a good day, huh? Right, buddy. All right, guys, this is our second set. We're going to get 3 sets of these, and then we're going to do an overhead movement. I'm not sure if we're going to. Do you want to do rope or you want to use the cambered bar?
Let's do rope.
Okay. Was that weight good for you last time?
Yeah, 49.
All right. All right, fellas, I'm going to go ahead and pause this again. And actually, we'll get Roger. I don't think I counted him in the last one or not, so I just started. We'll get Roger's going to get his final set here, and then we're going to do an overhead movement. So I'll pause it after this set here, and then get it set up for an overhead movement. Probably won't be much of a difference here. We'll use the same cable. We'll just pop a different apparatus on it. All right, I'm gonna pause this real quick, guys, and get the setup for the next one. All right, guys, second set of our overheads. We're gonna use rope overhead press. I'm gonna bust this out and then get one more set after this. And then we're gonna call it wraps for today. Shove some food in my mouth. Then do some client work. All right, we got one more set of those, and then we're gonna wrap it up today. We'll be off tomorrow, and then back Tuesday. We're gonna do a pole day Tuesday, and then Wednesday off, and then Thursday we'll do legs and just repeat it. All right, we'll see you guys again soon.